Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are first time watching this, my name is Ubaid Siddiqui and I make education and research based videos. And in this video, we will be talking about how to choose a good research topic. Whether you have enrolled yourself for PhD or MPhil, चाहे आप मास्टर्स का टर्म पेपर या डिसर्टेशन लिखना चाहते हो, चाहे आप रिसर्च पेपर लिखना चाहते हो, तो this video is for you guys. So in this video, we will be discussing how to choose a good research topic. So let's start. So guys, before telling you the actual steps that are needed when choosing a research topic, we should know what is research. So if I ask someone what is research, they will bombard me with different definitions like scientific inquiry, creating a new knowledge or adding to the existing body of knowledge. But in simple terms, if we ask someone what is research, so research is something that means looking for the answers to the questions that are popping up in our head. So a person will inquire about things that he is fascinated about, that he is interested in. He will inquire more about that because he wants to know different things about that field. So अच्छे questions उसी field में आते हैं जिसमें आपका interest हो. So here comes our first step, that is choose an area that you are interested in and that will decide your टॉपिक. तो द फर्स्ट स्टेप इज चूजिंग एन एरिया दैट यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन. बट यहाँ पे अगर हम बात करें तो हमारा स्कूल एजुकेशन सिस्टम जो है, द फ्लॉज दैट आर देयर इन, उससे भी कई ज्यादा खस्ता हालत हमारे हायर एजुकेशन की है. यहाँ पे हमारा पहले टॉपिक दिया जाता है, आफ्टर दैट वी आर टोल्ड टू स्टडी अबाउट दैट टॉपिक. इवन सम सुपरवाइजर्स दे गिव यू चॉइस, यू हैव टू सिलेक्ट फ्रॉम दीज सर्टेन टॉपिक्स, जो कि नहीं होता है बाहर आपको पहले जो है आपको स्टडी करना पड़ता है 5 से 6 महीना, अब उसके बाद आपका टॉपिक डिसाइड होता है, फाइनलाइज होता है. खैर यहाँ पे जो भी है, तो टॉपिक चूज ऐसा करो विच सूट्स यू, इन विच यू आर इंटरेस्टेड, इन विच यू आर हैप्पीली गोइंग टू गिव योर टाइम एंड एनर्जी. सो आफ्टर नोइंग द एरिया, नाउ वी विल डिस्कस हाउ टू गो फॉरवर्ड. सो नाउ कम्स द सेकंड स्टेप, दैट इज बैकग्राउंड स्टडी. इन बैकग्राउंड स्टडी आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट ओनली स्टडिंग द जर्नल्स, रिसर्च पेपर्स, बुक्स एंड ऑल टुगेदर. बैकग्राउंड स्टडी स्टार्ट्स with brainstorming for ideas that start when you discuss things that you want to inquire about, that you want to do research about. You discuss those things with your peers, with your colleagues, with your classmates, anyone you are comfortable talking to. Talk to them and discuss the ideas that you want to do research about. What it will do is it will shape the thoughts that are popping up in your mind, and with background study you will be able to know whatever has been done till now and what is there that is to be done further. So that will be your research. So I would suggest do a background study for 3 to 4 months and then decide your topic, because it is then when you will get a good topic. And after getting a good topic, that means you will get a good PhD, and a good PhD means a good career. So what are the benefits of this background study? First and foremost, it will develop your knowledge base. Second thing is you will find if there is any research gap, and that will be your research, that will be your contribution to the world. And it is only during this background study that you will come to know whether the research that you are going to do is feasible, whether it is manageable or not, or the resources that you are about to take, are they available. So अगर आपके पास resources available ना हो जो आप research करना चाहते हैं, तो आपकी research ज़्यादा hectic हो जाएगी, आप complete नहीं कर पाएंगे. तो those are the issues that come up when some people don't know what they are doing. They have chosen a topic but they don't know how they are going. So ये बैकग्राउंड स्टडी में आपको सब पता चल जाएगा कि वेदर द रिसर्च दैट यू आर अबाउट टू डू इज फिजिबल और नॉट. बट यहाँ पे मैं एक बात और बता दूं कि डोंट यूज ओवर यूज्ड आइडियाज दैट आर यूज्ड बाय एवरीवन. फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ वी टॉक अबाउट पॉलिटिकल साइंस, देयर इज दिस फील्ड पंचायती राज इंस्टीट्यूशंस. एवरीबडी इज वर्किंग ऑन पंचायती राज इंस्टीट्यूशंस. उतने वो इंस्टीट्यूशंस काम ही नहीं करते जितना उन पे काम हो रहा है. आई एम नॉट टेलिंग दैट देयर इज नो नीड ऑफ सच रिसर्च, बट वी नीड टू डू रिसर्च ऑन पंचायती राज इंस्टीट्यूशंस only when you have a unique approach to that topic. Go for it. That will help in making those institutions more viable, more democratic and more effective. But don't use overused ideas. हम क्या करते हैं कि बस area of study को change करके और हमारी PhD जो है शुरू हो जाती है. That will only give you a PhD degree, but will it be worth it? अब जब आपने background study कर ली, now the things are clear in your mind what you are gonna do. Now you have a brief area, you have a brief topic in your mind that you are going to do research on that thing. Then comes our third step, that is narrowing down the research. That means limiting your genes. यानी अगर आपको एक अच्छी और पीसफुल रिसर्च करनी है तो your research topic should neither be too broad nor too narrow. And the objective behind this step is to focus your topic into a specific research question. यानी आपके पास अब टॉपिक आ गया तो एक इसको आप रिसर्च क्वेश्चन में चेंज कर सकते हैं ताकि वो आप एक्चुअल व्हाट योर रिसर्च इज दैट विल बी योर research question. And when we talk of narrowing down our research topic, we have different parameters जिनसे हम अपने रिसर्च को लिमिट कर सकते हैं ताकि हम एक अच्छी सी रिसर्च करें विदाउट हेक्टिक शेड्यूल और अपने टाइम फ्रेम में अपना रिसर्च कंप्लीट करके अपनी डिग्री ले लें. तो we can narrow down research by different parameters. The first and foremost is limiting by geographical area. So here I will give you an example of myself. I am doing research on environmental justice in India. So if we talk of the environmental justice, this is such a broad area that more than 270 conflicts have been reported on EJ Atlas in India. That those are the reported ones. Unreported ones, there is no count of those injustices. So if I am working on environmental justice in India, but this field is so broad, I need to limit my research. So what I did is I took a case study of one of the smart cities in India and I am doing research on environmental justice. So this is how you can do it. The second parameter by which you can limit your research is by setting up a time frame or historical analysis. For example, if someone is doing research on electoral politics, he can do a study from 2000 to 2020, or you can do one thing, you can do from 2014 onwards. And the third parameter by which you can limit your research is by population groups. For example, if someone is working on hunger and its effects on children, then he is limiting his research to just only children. Otherwise, hunger has other effects also. And similarly, domestic violence is not only about violence on women. Domestic violence is about children also. So limiting a research by these population groups, you can do a good research on that. Narrowing down of your research topic, मकसद ये होता है कि refine your study so that it does not become hectic for you and you do your research peacefully and within your stipulated time. अब जब ये सब हो गया, when you have chosen your area of interest, when you have done the background study, when you have narrowed down your topic, now comes the fourth and the last step, that is formulating your thesis statement. When we talk of thesis statement, it is when you build up a hypothesis and then you formulate a thesis statement. That thesis statement becomes the title of your thesis, and that title, if you know that title is considered as the half conclusion, whether you are going for a PhD or MPhil, whether you are doing a master's dissertation or whether you are writing up a research paper, your title is half the conclusion. It should convey the purpose and message of your research. So formulate a research question and then formulate your thesis statement. हम क्या देखते हैं कि बंदा बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छी रिसर्च कर लेता है बट उसकी थीसिस का जो टाइटल होता है that is too simplistic और कभी-कभी it is too vague, or it does not convey the information or the message that the researcher has actually done. तो उससे क्या होता है, उसकी रिसर्च पे इफेक्ट होता है, that does not get promoted so well. But यहाँ पे ध्यान रहे कि the title of your research does not need to be the same just like your research question. It could be different, but it should convey the purpose and the message of your research. So these are the steps that you need to take care of when you are formulating a research topic, when you are choosing a research topic, whether you are for PhD or any research article, or you are writing a term paper, you can do that. So this was all about this, how to choose a good research topic. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to hear from me more on these research based videos, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and press that bell icon to get all the latest updates. So this is it for now. I will see you in another video inshallah, and thank you so much for watching this video.